Hey guys, Victor from Victor G Photography, and I got some stuff in the mail today. This is the godox tt685. Yeah. Let's talk about it. So I'm excited I got this in the mail today. I was needing a new flash for my camera for weddings that I'm going to be doing. I have a couple more coming in, but this one I just wanted to talk to and unbox for you guys just to kind of get a good look at it. It's not a particularly new flash. A lot of people have already been using these ones for a while. I just like the Godox brand. I'm buying into it because I already have the tt685 as well as the 200, and then I feel like these will just make an outstanding addition to my Godox family, especially since I have the X1 triggers that will be able to control and use all the power for that, but I'll get into it in a second. So a little bit about this one. This one is the triple or the AA battery one. I think the one with the lithium ion battery is the V860 version 2. I don't know exactly what the version 1 is, but whatever. This one on the box, it says it's got a guide number of 60, which, I mean, nobody really goes by what guide numbers are because they vary widely depending on the distance or the millimeters that, or the meters that people use them from. So some base it off 100 meters, some base it off 70 or 80. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. But this one has the TTL. The non-TTL version is the, I believe it's the tt685, or yeah, the tt685 is the manual version. So I don't know what Godox is doing as far as numberings wise, but there's a lot of weird variations as far as the numbers go. They're not in a very good sequential order. You could also get the Adorama version, which are going to be called Flashpoints. They have the zoom and the R2 and the R2 TTL, and those different variations will have the lithium ion battery or the AA packs. So this one supports high-speed sync. It'll go up to 1/8,000th of a second, which is really good, especially since all my other strobes shoot in high speed, and I really like to have that when I'm going outdoors. Most flashes nowadays are going to come with high-speed sync no matter what. It's just kind of coming with the brand now, with the technology and how it's progressing. This one has the internal wireless system that can use with the X1 system. Plus also this can be a master or slave situation. You can see on the back. It has different channels and groupings that you can do. So I control the power and input of the different flashes just from this. Plus it also works with the Nikon, the lighting system, whatever that's called, the creative lighting system, that's what it is. But I don't really own any Nikon flashes anymore, so it doesn't really matter. What else? AA batteries, has the normal swivel, 20 to 200 millimeter zoom lenses. So anyways, let's open it up. This should have come with some other things in the package, but it wasn't in there, so I assume it's in here. Oh, it passed its quality control. You have your manual. You have your warranty card. And what is this? This looks like a pop-up flash or something that goes on it. This is stupid. I would never use it. I could see some people putting it on their flash, but I just don't see the purpose of it. I don't know. All right, inside, just a regular foam pouch. It's not very protective or anything, but you have the flash, which immediate feel, it feels very sturdy. It's very heavy. Looking around, you got some pretty easy to see buttons. You're on and off. In here, you have different charging areas, or you have your mini USB, and then you have your 3.5 jack, and then you have your DC charger right in the front. So if you have something like an external battery pack, you can plug it right into the front, and then just kind of will give you extra juice. These are, I'm not sure. That seems to be a Velcro thing. Oh, these are gels. So this came with a bunch of gels. Just like that. That's a CTO. And then you got half blue, green, you got full blue, you got red, you got half orange. I mainly use just the orange ones, especially when I'm shooting off camera at a wedding or when I even have it on my camera, because a lot of the times if you're using just the regular flash, this is a white daylight, and most of the time the lighting there is going to be orangish, and so you need something to balance it out, because if you don't, it's going to create some really weird coloring, and it just kind of makes it hard to correct it in post. So if you have an orange CTL gel on top of it, it's just going to match the lighting that's all around. And if you set your white balance to something like incandescent, then it's going to match and just make your life so much easier. Just trust me on that. What else is in here? It came with a foot, a little foot. We'll go ahead and just put this guy right in here. It's a twist lock. It's not one of the flip ones, so kind of standard. A lot of places using that now. 90-degree head. Ooh, that is a hard to turn swivel. But it looks like it goes 360, so yeah, that is, maybe after a while it'll get a little bit looser. But I mean, that's pretty solid. That's not going to go anywhere. So let's put some batteries in here and see how it goes. I decided to get the AA version of these because, well, I already have a pretty good, reliable, rechargeable battery system. And for the price, it's only $100 or $110 for the battery version, as opposed to $100 more just for the lithium ion battery one. So it's really a trade-off. That's really going to be the only difference. I just would rather prefer to do this. I mean, I know that the recycle time is going to be a lot longer, but I'm going to rarely ever shoot this at full power, especially when I'm at weddings. It's usually going to be much lower than that, so it doesn't really affect me very much as far as recycle time. I'll post a link in the description below if you want to get this on sale right now. But we'll go ahead and turn that on. It's green. Ooh. So it is set up pretty easy to read. You have your mode button right here, and then you have different channels on the bottom to switch through. So you have your TTL, manual, and then you have a repeat function, which I've never actually used on a flash. I assume it'd be very interesting to do, but I don't know. I still haven't done it, so I'd have to really look into it. Red means go. I mean, that's essentially what it means. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move it to, oh no, my battery. I guess I didn't always charge your batteries before using them. But you have 1-to-1 power, and then you have your dial right here, which will let you move it up and down in 1/3 increments, which makes it super convenient. This will go down to 1/128th power, which is very little. I mean, just like that, you can, I don't know if it's flashing fast enough for the camera to be able to see it, but let's do 1 full power. Yeah, that's pretty bright. You have your exposure compensation button right here, so I got to just push that, and then you'll be able to bring it up or down. I believe that's going to be more just for the TTL version, for underexposing and overexposing. Your zoom button right here, which is going to be zooming for the flash itself. And then you have your sync, and then your S1 and S2 for slave functions. So let's see about syncing it to the X1 that I have. All right, I figured it out. So on the back, green means master mode, red means slave mode. So you can have it in ITTL, which I don't have that in. I'm going to move that to, find it, radio controlled slave mode, like that. And with this, all you got to do is just push the button. If it's too close, it might not work very well, but if it's further away, it's going to control it. And it has the power of which I have it at. So I can control the different power just by scrolling up or scrolling down. Let's see, we'll bring it at 1/1. And that's full power. Bring down the power down to 1/32, and it changes automatically as well. You can just see it changing with it. Half power. Oh, that was bright. So, I mean, as it stands, I like this flash. I'm definitely going to have fun with it and play with it for a while. Try to figure out all the buttons and everything, how it goes. I think the sync or the recycle time is really fast. This is at half power, so, well, my batteries are dying, but it's done already. I wonder if there's a way to turn on the volume. Well, anyways, that's my unboxing. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to use this in the real world situation, and we will talk to you guys later.